Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about one of the most important places in Rancagua's history, la Plaza de los Héroes. It was founded by Manso de Velasco in October of 1743, which is a typical pattern which is not found almost at all in Chile or America. One of the most important events that has taken place in this square to this day was on October 1st and 2nd in 1814, where it was the scene of the Battle of Rancagua, a heroic feat that put an end to the independence period called the Patria Vieja. In this period, this place was a historical witnesses of the confrontation between patriots and rebels and royal forces, which were superior in both numbers and weapons. These squares become a battlefield, a bloody battlefield, and at the same time is a place of memorable patriotic gestures, which was worth renaming it as the Plaza de los Héroes. The Plaza of the Héroes of Rancagua is one of the most important squares in the city. It was the name where the Villa de Santa Cruz de Triana was founded and where the Battle of Rancagua took place. Characteristics of the square is that the two streets cross it, forming the Santa Cruz, the founding name for Rancagua, where each street points towards the four cardinal points: Calle Estado to the north and south, El Marriesgo east, and Paseo of Independencia at the west. Of the cross, the only corner that remains as its original was arranged is the southwest corner. Located in the civic center of Rancagua, the Plaza de los Héroes is one of the oldest and most important monuments in the city. It was originally formed by the intersection of two streets that formed the Santa Cruz, appealing to the founding name of the then nascent city Rancagua. It was founded by Governor José Antonio Manso de Velasco, who projected the city according to the orthogonal plan, or checkboard, typical in the plan of most colonial cities. However, the central square, today Plaza de los Héroes, was arranged in the shape of a cross, a design that only 5 founding squares in America have. During its history, the plaza and its surroundings has undergone a series of modifications, always appealing to its characteristics as the civic and urban center of the city. Between 1887 and 1889, the old municipality building, today the Cachapoal government building, was built in the south wing of the plaza. With the official neoclassical style, the building registers as one of the most important visuals and architectural markers of the area. The plaza is also constructed in relation to other construction milestones, such as the Church of la Merced from the mid-18th century, the Cathedral for 1876, the Waterpool originally from 1878, or the Monument to O'Higgins from 1912. During the first half of the 20th century, the most important intervention was the cobblestone paving through the plaza. No major interventions were recorded until the year 2000, when the municipality of Rancagua undertook a remodeling project in order to rescue the historical and civic significance of the place. In this way, the plaza is transformed into a space of exclusive pedestrian traffic. The creation of pedestrian walkways seeks dialogue between the axes that represents both history and modernity. Due to the fact that the Plaza de los Héroes of Rancagua has witnessed important civic events, appealing to both its symbolic and architectural values, the area was declared a typical zone in July of 1998. One of the most important pieces of history in this square has the monument to Bernardo Higgins, which commemorates the centenary of the Battle of Rancagua, which is also known as the Rancagua disaster, a decisive military confrontation that occurred on October 1st and 2nd, 1814, in the city of the same name, in the context of the Chilean War of Independence. Here, Brigadier Bernardo Higgins was besieged and defeated in the town by Colonel Mariano Osorio. He was able to resist the assault for 2 days and managed to break the siege with some survivors and flee to Mendoza, where he meets José de San Martin, and they form the Liberation Army. It marked the end of the Patria Vieja and the beginning of the Reconquest. Another important monument is the cathedral, inaugurated in 1876, and the main Catholic temple of the Diocese of Rancagua, which witnesses the historic battle, it almost disappeared because of it. As we have discovered in this video, La Plaza de los Héroes has not only been a plot of history and stands with a lot of corpses under its ground, it also symbolized the beginning and the end of the Battle of Rancagua, and how Chile, through blood and perseverance, achieved its independence. With the good and the bad that it brings to the present, it still stands firm to this day, and keeps company to the passersby through its four directions, just as the Villa de Santa Triana that Manso de Velasco intended a long time ago.